More breaking news coming in. Reacting to the killing of the Sarpanch in Baramulla on Sunday, the BJP has now raised concern over the spate of attacks on democratically elected representatives in the valley. BJP's Prakash Javadekar said that it's a big loss to democracy and that the state government must take steps to check the cycle of violence. After militants gunned down the Sarpanch affiliated with the National Conference in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir on Sunday, 6 Sarpanches have resigned from the valley. This was the 5th instance in the last 6 months in which a Sarpanch was killed in the state.
हम इन हत्याओं की भर्त्सना करते हैं, लेकिन सरकार को चाहिए कि इस पर कड़ाई से उपाय करे, कार्रवाई करे, क्योंकि इससे लोग डर कर अगर जनप्रतिनिधि इस्तीफे दे रहे हैं, ये भी तो लोकतंत्र का नुकसान है।
Well, according to reports coming in, terrorists visited the home of these Sarpanches and told them to quit their posts. Sources say the unidentified men fired at Barney. He is the Sarpanch who was killed in Sunday's attack from a close range and he was hit in the abdomen twice. Associate Editor Atish Shrivastava is now joining us with more details. Atish, there's been a spate of attack on Sarpanches, mass resignations too, and the Umar Abdullah government doesn't seem to be getting things in order in the state. Is there anything that the centre can perhaps do?
Well, that is what every party is looking forward to, because they want centre government to intervene and to into some kind of confidence amongst the elected representatives, because this is not the first incident and this is not the first time. It's been happening this last almost 6 to 7 months. If you remember, Rajnath Singh, when he was not party president in almost, I think in November, he wrote a letter to Prime Minister not once but twice to take action, and central government completely ignored those letters. That time also it became a huge political issue. So this time, when they realize that as it is, the atmosphere of Kashmir is a little bit sensitive, people are looking forward for central government to act and to take stern measures against such people who are working against the democracy, something which is needed by central government. Central government should actually be prepared to stop such kind of killings and to put in more confidence amongst the people of Kashmir.
Atish, stay on with us. Let's quickly listen into PDP's Naeem Akhtar as to what he has to say about this spate of violence that we're seeing in the valley.
उमर अब्दुल्ला का एक और तोहफा है कश्मीरियों के लिए। हमें नहीं मालूम अभी कितनी लाशें लेनी है कश्मीरियों को इस दौर में, इस हुकूमत में।
National Conference leader Tanveer Sadiq is now joining us for more on that. Mr. Sadiq, many thanks for speaking with Headlines today. Umar Abdullah seems to be completely failing in instilling any confidence. There's mass resignations. There are continuous attacks on Sarpanches. What is your government doing?
See, Maha, it's really unfortunate. I mean, Javed was a young man with a lot of hope and lots of dreams, and it's very unfortunate that he's been killed. But at the same time, don't forget that it's a very tricky situation right now. I've heard that he was sitting in his house and when somebody barged into his house and killed him. And it's very unfortunate. So it's not about we're not doing or what we are doing. It's about the government is looking at all the aspects. Don't forget that we have all along been there for them, and plus the government had already consulted the different wings of the security who were looking after the security aspect of it. So it is unfortunate. I mean,
Tanveer Sadiq, since the state government is finding it difficult to arrest this kind of situation that is unfolding, these attacks on Sarpanches, is there any help that can be sought from the central government? Is that what the state government is looking at?
No, I mean, the state government, I'm sure, is looking at all the aspects and the paramilitary force are competent enough to tackle such situations. But, when you have 33,850 elected Sarpanches, so it is very, it's not possible to provide security to every one of them. So the government is looking at all the aspects, right?